Hey guys, how's it going? So the Steam sale for summer 2018 is going to start very, very soon. And already a couple of games are getting ahead of this by offering discounts. But I thought I'd just give you a heads up to say that, yeah, the Steam sale is coming soon. Probably by the time you see this video, in the next couple of hours, the discounts will be in full force. So it's not as crazy as the old days when we used to get these flash sales, these flash deals, which were only up for a few hours. It's a bit more measured, a bit more chilled, and you'll probably have like 2 weeks to pick up all of these games for a discount. So I'm going to go through a couple of games that I recommend you pick up in this sale. My first one would be to go for PUBG. I mean, it's 33% off now, and it's a great game, especially if you've got friends. And if you haven't played it yet, it's one of the better battle royale games, and I do recommend that that PUBG is in everyone's library, because at the end of the day, if you love it or hate it, it is an experience, and it will give you at least 50 100 hours of gameplay in there, especially if you like multiplayer shooters. Another game would be Rainbow Six Siege here. Yeah, I would definitely go for this one. Don't buy the starter edition, buy the standard edition. This is likely to be on sale, and it's really picked up in these last couple of years. I think when it first came out, it was a bit rocky, but I think in the recent months, it's been the player count's really gone up, and they've really refined the game into a really great first-person tactical shooter. So I'll just go down the top sellers as well. So Dead by Daylight is probably worth looking for. Dragon's Dogma is meant to be a good RPG, and Frostpunk is meant to be a good city builder survival game as well. I'm not sure if these are the final discounts, because these are a little bit low, but yeah, they're okay, these prices. So let's look at these other games. So I would also recommend The Evil Within 2. Now, I played this game, the first one, and I completed it, and I thought it was a great game. But the second one is a bit more cohesive, a bit more of a fuller experience, where they've refined the gameplay, they've got rid of the parts of the story which don't make sense, and they've just made the gunplay match the quality of the story as well. So I think they've really refined what they want to do with the Evil Within series, and I really liked the gameplay of the second one, and the story it made more sense, and it was a bit less fragmented than the first one as well. So I would recommend this game a lot if you like survival horror games. A bit more on the action side rather than pure Alien Isolation or something like this. A bit more shootery, but that's still good. And if you can pick this up for maybe 50% or 75% off, I would definitely go for this one. It's a great game. My next game would be Wolfenstein. So Wolfenstein 2, I'm not so sure about. If the sale comes to the whole series, I would actually recommend that you maybe get the old game. So the old game is the New Order. Now the New Order is a really high paced, high velocity sort of adrenaline rush type of game, where you just run down corridors shooting Nazis, and you're challenged with various combat situations, and you need to get through them in the most sort of efficient way as possible, and using the tools that are in front of you. So I really like Wolfenstein for the encounters and the conflicts that you come under. And I thought that the second one, they broke it up too much with the story elements, and I wasn't a big fan of that. So if you're going to pick up one of the Wolfenstein series on sale, I would definitely go for the New Order. Maybe get this 2-pack as well, because the Old Blood expansion is not too bad either. So I think for the sale, just go for this one if you're looking for a really cool first-person shooter, which is it's basically a bit balls out, basically, which is for want of a better expression. My next game would be Ruiner on Steam. So Ruiner is an indie game, which is a top-down action game, a bit like Hotline Miami, but with more depth and more sort of more story, more options, more weapons. You can upgrade your character, and it's set in a futuristic city, which is a bit of a mix of like Korea and China and Japan all together. So it's an interesting one, because it's I think they really got the style of the style of the world very very well thought out, and also the gameplay is in sort of that Hotline Miami, high adrenaline rush type of game. But there's a lot more options available to you, so it's not just a melee combat. There's a lot more shotguns and pistols and machine guns and things like that. And I really enjoyed my time with Runa. And I think if there was something that I wanted to improve with it, it would be the story, because I think they could have voiced the more characters and basically fleshed out a few of the story elements a bit more. But I did enjoy it, and I think it's worth a buy in a on a sale if it comes to like 75% off, something like this. Definitely a good price, so I would go for this one as well. So that's my picks for the sale of summer 2018. Maybe if there's more games that come on sale like a really good price, I will highlight them as well. So look out for the sale soon, and I'll see you guys next time.